So we are going to start next lecture, next topic of this chapter, continuity. Ha, write down continuity. Rohit Sharma, come here. I know you will disturb Sampath. नहीं नहीं, एक दूसरा वाला था और था दिल वाला. Where is Dikshit? Why you are there? You come here first. First. See, in continuity chapter, calculation will come from limit chapter. If you know calculation, how to solve the limit questions, then you can solve continuity easily and next chapter differentiability also. So continuity chapter I will divide in two part. First part, questions will be from limit chapter. Calculation will be from limit chapter first. And second, direct theory of continuity, where we'll not use any limit concept, we'll use function concept, like solving something. Okay, so first of all, let's understand continuity. So first of all, I will go to graph, then only you will understand. Okay, see, this is some random graph I have drawn. So first of all, I will explain you all the points on this graph. Then if I explain you continuity, you will understand. Okay, see this. Suppose this is a point A and that is a point B. Okay, na? Now, let's say x coordinate of A is xa and y coordinate of B is ya, and x coordinate of A is xb and y coordinate of. Now, if you are confused why I am writing xa, y, xb, yb, because this is some random graph I have drawn, I don't know which function is this. So if I don't know function, then I will not know the points. That's why I am saying let's x coordinate is some number 1, but that 1 I am representing with x of a. And if y coordinate is 2, that y coordinate I am representing with y of a. Same thing for here. So you understood for what purpose x of a, y of a, x of b, y of b I have written? Because we don't know this function. Okay. Now, if you'll see B point is on left hand side of A. Okay. Now, if you remember, in coordinate geometry, if you know this part, this concept is from coordinate geometry. Suppose some point is there. What is meaning of x coordinate and what is meaning of y coordinate? X coordinate means distance of that point from y axis. If y axis, this is your y axis, Dikshit, visible? Visible, na? If distance of this point from y axis is 2, we'll say x coordinate is 2. And if distance of that point from x coordinate is 3, we'll say y coordinate is 3. It means for a point, what is x coordinate? Distance of point from y axis, and what is y coordinate? Distance of point from x axis. Okay. Now you tell me for point A and point B, which point is near to y axis? A point is near to y axis. Vishnu Priya? Which point is farther from y axis? It means x of A, this number will be less than x of B. Yes or no? Yes? Huh? Everyone? Yes, na? Now, if I say about on y-axis, which point is near to x-axis? A. Which point is farther from x-axis? B. It means a y coordinate will be less than y coordinate of B. That less than and greater than totally working on distance from x-axis and distance from y-axis. This is clear? Okay. So this is a understanding. Now, chapter name is continuity. Okay. Now see, when uh, we walk on a path. Yes or no? Do you know on that path I am not walking continuously? Don't think according to time. Think according to your feet. Like if you have to walk on this path, how you will walk? First of all, you will put your leg here. Then next. So here discontinuity is there or not? After this step, directly we are going to next. Na? So between those two, some space is there. Na? So that space you haven't kept your leg. Okay, na? So discontinuity is there. Achha, so it means suppose you are walking on a path, any path. So continuity we can check on a point. Suppose you are walking on this path and you are walking like this. Then continuous or not? Continuous walk is there or not? Huh? Yes. If I will walk like this continuous walk. Yes, na? So suppose you are walking on this path like this. And suppose you want to go for discontinuity. How you will go? First of all, you will walk like this. Suppose you want to be discontinuous here. You will stop. Discontinuous. So at one point we can do discontinuity. Yes or no? Yes, na? So suppose you are walking here, walking continuous, continuous, continuous. You came here. You put your one leg up. That side. So at this point, discontinuity will come. Yes or no? So we are going to learn discontinuity at single point. Because you cannot learn discontinuity throughout the curve. So we learn discontinuity and continuity at one point. Okay? So if some graph will be there, some function will give you, and we have to find, you know, each function has some graph. Like sin x function has graph or not? Quadratic has graph or not? Cos x has graph or not? Tan x has graph. Y is equals to x has graph. So we are going to learn continuity of any function. Continuity means we have to find whether at this point any function is continuous or not. Okay. This whole thing what I said using our personal life, same thing in mathematics we'll say in different way. So you are walking on this path. In mathematics we'll say function. This path is function. And you are saying at A, I was discontinuous when I was walking. On A, I was discontinuous. So we will say in mathematics, on this path, at A, discontinuity is there. For this path, and one function will be given. For this function, at point A, that function is discontinuous. So that will become mathematical language. And what be our personal communication language? At point A, you raised your feet and you put at next point. You didn't crossed with point A. You didn't walk through point A. And that will lead to discontinuity. Understood? So you can draw these two things. 1 minute time is given to you. Write down the topic name continuity. Draw both the things. Then I will come to next point. Attendance taken, na? Okay, yesterday light was not there. That's why we didn't came online. And today I'm going Bangalore to bring my scooty. It already came. It's in SMVT railway station. My 8-year-old scooty. So today also I cannot come live, but from tomorrow 100% I will come. And tomorrow limit exam is there. Yes, na? Yes, na? Friday. And only the type of question which I have said to you in class. Type of question which I have said you in class. Same type of question will ask you. We are not going to ask some rocket science limit question. Okay? Simple things. Because simple things is only required. Now, see this. Check. Okay. But this is our curve. Let's generate some mathematics for continuity. We are going to do some research. Think like we are going to do some research. Yes, na? See, this is point A. And you are walking on this path. You are walking on this path and like this only. Okay? You are walking from this point to that point. And I asked you, tell me whether you walked continuous throughout this path or not. What you will say? Yes. But I will say, prove that at a point your path was continuous. Prove that at a point your path was continuous. Now the question is, by visualization you can say my path was continuous because you can see there is no break in the system. There is no break in the system. I drawn this whole graph without taking my hand like this. Yes, na? Directly I did. Yes or no? So now the question is, if I'm asking you prove that at a point your path was continuous, how will do that proof? That I am going to tell you. What mathematics, what I will have to think for that. Okay, na? Now just think, at this point I am asking you prove that you are continuous. What does it mean? It means the point previous to this point, the point previous to this point, and the point forward to this point. No? English is a little bit problem, no problem, but eh, see. Understood, na? That sky blue point, na? Visible? Sky blue point is a point. And at that point, function is continuous. What does it mean if it is continuous? It means the previous point is connected with that a point and forward point is connected with that a point. Then only we can say that is continuous. Yes or no? Yes, na? Yes or no? Tell me. That I understood? So let's say this is your point B and this is our point C. It means ABC, all 3 points are touching each other. Then only we can say it is continuous. And if any point here, either C, if suppose C point is not touching A or B point is not touching A, we will say that is discontinuous. Like one example I will take here for the graph. And okay, and at this point graph is going like this. So what we see here, break in the system. So if suppose this A point is there, this is our A point, and I'm asking, tell me at A point, function is continuous or discontinuous? Discontinuous. What is the reason? Left point or right point? Left point is the reason or right point is the reason? Left point is the reason. And what is the reason for left point? Left point, this C point is not touching A point, but that side it is continuous. B point is okay. So this is some understanding from graph. Now the question is, sir, earlier without ABC, that was visual understanding, I was continuous throughout the curve. Visual understanding. Then we came to graph and we understood what is meaning if at A point we are continuous, then what is visual understanding? Visual understanding means at A point if we are continuous, so this is A point, next point B is touching A point, and previous point C is also touching A point. Then only we can say it's continuous, else it is not continuous. Now you see here, same example. This is your A point. You can see B point is touching from that side, but C point is not touching from this side. It means at A point this path is discontinuous, but here at A point path is continuous. Now the question is, sir, how I will prove using mathematics, sir? Let's see. It's very easy. Only you have to understand that point and everything, that distance, x coordinate and y coordinate. See, suppose here x coordinate is k and our function is y is equals to f of x. So here x point is k. What will be y coordinate? F of k. Simply you put x coordinate in this, whatever y you are getting, that will come. So can you tell me what will be x coordinate of C? If x coordinate of A is k, what will be x coordinate of C? Huh? K plus. K plus. It means if A distance from y-axis is 5 and C is just next point, then what will be distance of next point from y-axis? 5 plus. Yes, na? So here x coordinate will become k plus, and what will be? Yes, na? Acha. Now b coordinate, can you tell me what will be y x coordinate? Very good. K minus what will be y coordinate? Now, one line I will explain you. Next line you will get the mathematics, how you will check whether function is continuous or not. Okay, let's check. No, not let's. One line here you understand. See, here x coordinate, x point is k. Acha, before that, let's see this scene. This is one point I have zoomed in. Well, point has no shape and no structure, but consider this point. And this is another point, both are touching each other. So don't you think both are touching on x-axis also, both are touching on y-axis also? In this case, both point is touching only along y-axis. In this case, both point are touching only along x-axis. But when our 2 points are tilt, it means it is touching on x-axis also, it is touching on y-axis also. Yes, na? So here k plus and k minus is saying all 3 points are touching along x-axis. Now if all 3 points will touch along y-axis, then 3 points are touching each other. Yes or no? Okay, na? It means k plus k minus, all 3 are continuous number or not? Continuous number or not? It means all 3 are touching along x-axis. But we don't know what is f of k. We don't know what is f of k plus. What is f of k minus? We don't know. Why? Because we don't know the function. But we know here if I say this is 2, that will become 2 plus, that will become 2 minus. So 2 minus 2 and 2 plus touching along x-axis or not? But because we don't know function, so we don't know what is f of 2 plus. What is f of 2 and what is f of 2 minus? We don't know. Why? Because we don't know that function. So we don't know whether all three are equal or not. It means if y coordinate all three will be equal, we will say function is continuous at A. If out of all three, if any one is mismatched, we'll say function is discontinuous at x is equals to A. So here we are writing one theory. F of k value y coordinate, f of k plus value and f of k minus value. If all three are equal, we say at x is equals to k, y is equals to fx is continuous. It's very simple. And what is this k plus k minus? Limit. Yes, na? So write down this whole theory. Again, I will tell you this whole theory in shortcut on next page. Still writing? Done, na? Okay, now we are going to write the proper theory. See, suppose this is our y-axis, this is our x-axis. Okay, na? And this is some function. And this is some point A where I want to check at that point function is continuous or not. And let's say here x coordinate is k and y coordinate is f of k. And this is y is equals to f of x. Okay, so we'll say if y is equals to f of x is continuous at x is equals to k, then f of k minus is equals to f of k is equals to f of k plus, and this value we say left hand limit. This value we say right hand limit. And this is value of function at x is equals to k. What we say? Value of function at x is equals to k. Value of function at x is equals to k. If all three are equal, we will say function is continuous, and if anything is getting mismatched, we'll say function is discontinuous. So first of all, we'll write here question 1 question I will write. Check continuity of f of x is equals to greatest integer, not cos x. Cos x I will write next time. Greatest integer x at x is equals to 2. It means when x coordinate is 2, we have to find whether function is continuous or not. Okay. So if I want to find whether function is continuous or not, then I will have to find left hand value. I will have to find function value. Then I will have to find right hand value. And we have to check whether all three are equal or not. And if all three are equal, continuous. All three are not equal, not continuous. So first of all, because here x coordinate is 2 at, so k value will become 2. Okay. So first of all, I will find f of 2 minus. So f of 2 minus will be greatest integer 2 minus. 2 minus means 1.9999999999. So what will be greatest integer of 1.999999? So this value will get 1. Now you'll find f of 2. Dikshit visible na? What will be greatest integer of 2? 2. And if I say 2 plus, what will be greatest integer of 2 plus? 2. Now you tell me f of 2 minus f of 2 and f of 2 plus, all three are equal. This f of 2 minus is not equal. So what we'll say, it is not continuous at x is equals to 2. Not continuous at x is equals to 2. Now, it means, but one thing we can say, sir, right value is equal, yes or no? It means it is continuous from right hand side, but discontinuous from left hand side. So what we can write here? Right hand continuity. Right hand continuity. Okay. Write it down. Question is, check continuity of the function fx is equals to greatest integer sin x. I am working on greatest integer because Jake favorite topic in continuity chapter is greatest integer. At x is equals to pi by 2 first, pi by 6 both. So first of all, a part I will write x is equals to pi by 2. So first of all, I will find f of pi by 2 and that will become sine pi by 2. And sine pi by 2 is 90 degree, not 90 degree. It's 1. It's 1. Greatest integer of sine pi by 2. Greatest integer 1. And this is 1. And I am going to find f of pi by 2 minus sine pi by 2 minus. Means this angle is 89.9999999 degree. 90 minus, what will be 90 minus? 89.9999 na? It means this value will not be 1. This value will not be 1. But you know, na, sine value only lies between minus 1 to 1. It means this value will be 1 minus. It will be less than 1. This value will be less than 1. Why it will be less than 1? Because sine 90 is 1. Do you think sine 89.9999 will be 1? No, sine 90 is 1. Na? So if angle is different than 90, how it can be 1? So sine 89.999999 will be less than 1 and very small less than 1, 1 minus. And what is greatest integer of 1 minus? 0. And same thing if I ask f of pi by 2 plus greatest integer sine pi by 2 plus, tell me this, pi by 2 plus, मुझे पता था, I was knowing someone is going to give me this answer. Sine 90 plus, what is the angle? 90.00000001. 90.00000001. Again angle is not 90 degree. Sine 90 will be 1 na. If I say sine 90.00000000001, what it will be? How many thinking 1 plus? Raise your hand. Are 1 plus is greater than 1 na? How sine value can be greater than 1? Sine value is less than 1 na? Minus 1 to 1 na? It means here also sine value will be less than 1. That will be 1 minus and that will be 0. All three are equal? No. 0, 0, 1 not equal na? It means function is discontinuous at x is equals to 90 degree. Yes, tell me Vishnu Priya, what is your doubt here? Because value will be less than 1. Sine 90 is 1. Sine other than 90 will be less than 1 na? Acha, do you remember the graph of sine? Vishnu Priya, do you remember the graph of sine? From graph also you can see this value. So I am going to draw the graph here. Uh, 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 रुको. This is graph, sin x graph. This is our 90 degree point, pi by 2. This point here, x coordinate is pi by 2, y coordinate is 1. Now if I move to next point, now you will understand because that point concept I have told you. If I will move to next point, this, can you see this point? So this is on that side. So what will be x coordinate of that? Pi by 2 plus. Now tell me that yellow point, red point, which is below? Which is up and which is down? Yellow and red. Red is down. So which is near to x-axis? Red. So red y coordinate will be less na. So here y coordinate is 1. So that y coordinate will be 1 less. Means less than that na. And this is what f of pi by 2 plus. This is what f of pi by 2. And this side it will become f of pi by 2 minus. So if for this point if I take pi by 2 minus. Now tell me this point I will mark with green color. Now tell me yellow and green, which is below? Again green is below. Yes, na? So which coordinate, which y coordinate will be less? Green or yellow? Green. It means that green y coordinate will be less than 1. How much less? It's just above 1 atom size less. Yes or no? Atom molecule. So if this is 1, 1 minus. That's why this both is 1 minus. Now happy? Write down. Check the continuity of check the continuity of check the continuity of हटा देना. Can I delete? Yes sir na? Yes sir. Check the continuity of f of x is equals to greatest integer. Tell me any one. I will write quadratic from my own side. Tell me one number, one small number. Don't go for infinity. हाँ 2. ये डर के 2 बोल रहा है ना. At x is equals to 2. Do that. Find f of 2. Find f of 2 plus. Find f of 2 minus. Tell me whether it is continuous or not. Little bit different. Ramcharan, where is your copy, Ramcharan? Notebook. You say notebook, I say copy. So what is 2? 7. F of 2? 7. What is f of 2 minus? 7 minus 6. Very good. 2 plus 7. Continuous or discontinuous? Right hand continuity or left hand continuity? Right hand continuity. Okay? Very good. Now write down next topic is, you got a no problem, na? So f of 2 minus, what will get f of 2 minus? 2 minus a square, 4 minus, 2 minus, 2 minus, plus 1. If we'll see this, that will be 7 minus, and what will be 7 minus? 6.99999, greatest integer will be 6. What will be f of 2? F of 2 will be 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 7. F of 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equals to 7 plus. And 7 plus greatest integer will be 7. You can do the calculation. Now write down one a small topic here. Continuity of greatest integer function. Continuity of greatest integer function. And here whatever first question I will give you, whatever first question here I am giving you, you will do a star mark, important for JEE exam. Okay. Acha, first concept, then question. Concept. What is concept? Concept is saying, suppose I give you one greatest integer function, f of x. And I ask you, tell me when this function will be discontinuous. When this function will be discontinuous. This is discontinuous. This function, this whole function is discontinuous when f of x